Morning, everyone. Welcome to Knysna Yoga. I'm going to be taking you through a class that is suitable for beginners and for intermediates. I'll just give you some options. It's a 45-minute class, and we'll do 15 minutes of guided relaxation afterwards. So get ready on your mats. You'll be sitting down, stand up. You can start in standing position. And then you're going to breathe in, put your hands together, and take it over. So you want to jut out that hip. Taking a few breaths here. You're just starting to bring your awareness to your breath. And then bring it back to the center and take it over to the other side. One more breath here. Bring it back up to the middle. Then take your left hand down, other arms up, and reach over again. Now you're going to release that arm that was on your waist and just let it hang loosely. And then you're going to take it over to the other side. So put your hand to your waist, reach up, and take it over. Release that arm, let it hang loosely. And then bring it back to the center. Take your hands to your waist, thumbs to your spine. So you're opening your chest. Breathe in, look up, and exhale down. Hinging forwards. Now you're going to release your hands down to your legs or to the mat, depending on your flexibility. You can soften your knees if you want to. If you want to rock a little bit, you can hold onto your elbows. Just rocking gently. Bring your awareness to your breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your throat. And if you're holding your elbows, you can release. Taking your hands onto your legs or onto the mat if you can. Then you're going to bend your left knee slightly. Take your hands to the outside of that leg. And then keep your legs as they are. Take your hands to the center. Keep your hands where they are, change legs. And take your hands round to the other side. And then bring your hands back to the center. Let's stay here for one more breath. You're going to slowly roll it up, shoulders up and back, and up and forwards. Okay, so now you're going to move to the front of your mat. Breathing in, exhale down. Breathe in, halfway up, flat back. Exhale down. Hands to the mat. Step or jump back into plank. And then rolling forward. If you need to go on your knees beforehand, that's fine. Scoop it up. And then push yourself up into downward dog. So relaxing your head here. Bring your attention to your hands. Fingers are spread wide. Tips of your fingers are pressed into the mat. Underside of your knuckles are pressed. Then pushing your way into your arms, all the way up your back, into your tailbone. Your tailbone is reaching up towards the ceiling. Then you're going to go to the legs. Feel that stretch in the glutes all the way down the hamstrings, the calves as you ease your heels down. If you need to take a break at all, you can go down onto your knees and then rejoin. We've got one more breath here. Exhale, look forwards and step or jump forwards and bring it up. And again, breathing in. Exhale down. Breathe in, halfway up, flat back. Exhale down. Step or jump back, so I'm going to jump back this time. Rolling forwards, scoop it up. Take it back into downward dog. Now, second downward dog in the morning. Taking a bit more awareness now to your heels. And just lift your toes and spread them and put them down. You can just bring some more awareness to your feet. You can walk your knees, stretching out your calves. And then both heels back for 2 more breaths. Last breath. Look forwards and step or jump forwards. I'm going to jump through this. And bring it up. And down. Okay. We've got sun salute B, that was sun salute A. So now you're going to brush your fingers on the mat. Hold. Take it up. Exhale down. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale down. Step or jump back. I'm jumping. Rolling forwards. Scoop it up. Back on an exhale. Take your right leg up in the air. Now bend that knee, bring the legs through towards your hands. Ground your back foot. Take your arms up. So hips are squared to the front of your mat. Take your arms down. Step that leg back. Then you're rolling forwards again. Scooping it up. Back on an exhale. Into downward dog. Take your other leg up. So left leg goes up. Bend that knee. Bring the leg through. Ground your back foot. Arms up. Take it down. Leg back. Rolling forwards. Scoop it up. Back on an exhale. So staying here just for a few more breaths. This is our final downward dog in this particular flow. With one more breath here. Look forwards and step or jump forwards. And bring it up. Okay. Right, now you're going to spread the toes of your left foot. Ground that foot into the mat. And you're going to take the other leg behind you. And quite close to that one. Hands to your waist. Thumbs to your spine. Breathe and look up. Exhale down. So you're trying to hinge at the hips. So you're almost taking your body forward. You're leaning forwards before you go down. And then you're going to take your hands to your legs or to the floor if they can reach the floor. Relax your head. So bring your awareness to your breath. And then you're going to lift and spread your toes and shift your weight slightly forwards. If your hands are on the floor or the mat, you walk your hands back. If they're on your legs, that's fine. Just take it a little bit deeper. Take it to where you can take it. One more breath. Then you're either going to leave it here, or if you want to take this a bit further, you're going to step that front foot forwards. So creating space between your legs. And then you're going to bend your knees. And if it means you're just going to here, that's fine. Your front foot stays flat on the floor. As you go down, you're going to move onto the toes of the back foot. That front knee is sliding past. If you can, You can take your hands off the floor. If you're too unsteady, that's fine. Leave your hands where they are on the floor. And then if you want to add a twist to this, you're going to twist down round to the left. So the opposite elbow is going against that knee. So twisting round in the opposite direction. If you want to take this further, you can take that bottom hand down and reach the other arm up. One more breath wherever you are. And then we're going to bring it all the way up. Okay. So that leg that was in front is now going to go behind. So that should be your left leg's going behind now. Breathe in, look up, hands to the waist. Exhale down. Releasing the hands down. Relaxing the neck. Bring your awareness to your breath. And then lift and spread your toes. Shift your weight slightly forwards. If your hands are on the floor, walk your hands back. Your hands are on your legs. It's absolutely fine. Just try and deepen it a little bit more. It's really good at getting into the glutes and hamstrings. So if you do any other sport like cycling or running. And now you're either going to keep it here or you're going to step that front foot forwards, creating that gap. And then bend your knees. So sliding that knee through to the side. Front foot is flat. If you can, take your hands off the floor. And then if you want to add that twist, you're going to twist to the right this time. If you want to take it further, take that bottom hand down, other arm up. So whenever you're in a twist, breathe deeply into your stomach, sucking that breath in and then exhale it out, squeezing it out. So you're massaging your internal organs on all your twists. One more breath. And bring it back. And bring it all the way up. Okay. Right. Spread the toes of your left foot. Ground that foot. You're going to bring your other leg up. So here, if you are not steady with your balance, or you're not sure, you can actually hold on to a table or a wall if you want to take your leg higher, or keep the toe down on the ground, whatever you want to do. So wherever you take your leg, find a focus point in front of you. So a spot on the ground, and then you keep it there. So whatever works for you. Take your arms above your head. And bring them down. Either keep it here or bring that foot in. Once again, if you want to use some support, you can do that. Put your hands together. And if this is too much, stay in the first position. And then if you want to take it further, bend that supporting knee. Tuck your elbows in. And then take your hands down to the ground, relaxing your head. If you haven't gone this far, but you want to go down, you haven't brought your foot in, you can just take the other leg up, the one that was in tree shape. And then when you're down here, if you want to, you can take it into a balance. So your choice where you want to take this move. One more breath. And release. Okay. Other side. Spread your toes, ground your foot. Find your focus point. And I like to really push my foot into my thigh to stabilize it, especially if I'm wearing leggings. But you also don't want to push it so hard that you push yourself over. Okay, take your arms up. Don't overthink this. The moment you do, you're going to wobble. And bring it down. Then either keep it here or bring that foot in. And then you're going to either keep it here or you're going to take it down. So bending the supporting leg and then tucking the elbows in next to your body as you take your chest down a little bit. And then take your hands down, straightening that supporting leg as much as you can. If you're in tree pose, you want to join in here. With the other leg in the air, that's fine. And then here, if you want, you can take it into a balance. One more breath. And release. Okay, shake it out. Going to move to the front of your mat. Breathing in, arms up. Exhale down. Breathe in, halfway up. Exhale down. You're going to step or jump back. And then you're going to take it down into chaturanga. Don't worry if you can't do this. Those of you that can, so you're going to tilt your body forwards and then take it down, elbows tucked in, and then you're hovering just above the mat. If it's too much for you, chest down, like so, don't worry about it. And then you're going to scoop it up, move on to the tops of your feet. You can either have your knees down, or if you want a stronger pose, up off your knees. And then you're going to push your way through, pushing your chest through your arms, fingers spread wide. Take your right leg up, point the toe. So we don't normally point the toe in yoga, but here we're going to. And then you're going to bend that knee, bring it forwards, rock your whole body forwards. So engaging your core here, and then push back into the heel. And then point the toe, bring it forwards, and push back into the heel. Once more, bend, bring it forwards, push back into the heel. Now bring that leg all the way through, ground your back foot. So press it into the mat. Bring your arms up. Hips are squared to the front. Strong arms, reaching up. Engage the back leg so you're drawing up from the knee. You're naturally working the front one. And sometimes we forget about the back one. Then put your hands together with your elbows lifted. And then open your arms out. So your chest is open to the sides. The gaze is over the tips of your fingers. Now you're going to drop the back arm, reach up with the other arm. Don't forget about this front leg. Keep it bent. Now you're going to take that arm from the air Interlace your fingers behind you. Breathe in, look up. Exhale down. So you're taking your chest and your head on the inside of that bent leg, lifting the arms up. One more breath. And bring it up. Take your hands next to your foot, step it forwards, and bring it all the way up. And down. Okay. And again, breathing in. Exhale down. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale down. Step or jump back. You're going to end up in chaturanga, so you can go directly into it if you want to. Otherwise, chest down. Scoop it up. Doesn't matter if your knees are down. Push your way through. Just get ready here for the flow. Take the left leg up. Point the toe. Bend the knee, rock your body forwards. Push back into the heel. And again, bend the knee, rock it forwards. And push back. Once more, rock it forwards. And push it back. Bring it all the way through, ground the back foot. Take your arms up. Hips squared to the front. Strong arms. So your shoulders away from your ears, you're pushing down on them. But that doesn't mean you must not do anything with your hands. So strong arms without bunching your shoulders. Remember to engage that back leg. Put your hands together. Open your arms out. So chest is open to the side, but gaze is over the tips of the fingers. Now, without losing the bend in the front leg, rock that back arm. And take that hand from the air. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Breathe in, look up. Exhale down. Taking the arms over. One more breath here. Release the hands, one on either side of your foot. Step it forwards and bring it up. And down. Okay. And again, breathing in. We're making our way down now. So I promise you this is going to end. Exhale down. Breathe in, look halfway up. Exhale down. Step or jump back. Okay, so now we're in plank. You need to take a break here. You're welcome to take a break. So any time you want to, you can just go onto your knees. Okay, so let's hold it here. And then if you want to take this a little bit further, you can lift your right arm up. Stretching that arm forwards. Keep those abs engaged. And take it down. And then the other side. If you need to take your legs a little bit wider apart, that's fine. And take it down. And then if you want to as well, right leg up. So just a little bit, because you still want to stay, you don't want to take it back with your bum in the air. You want to stay in the plank position, so you can't actually lift that leg very high. Activate the foot and take it down. Okay, other side. And take it down. Holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand over towards your left. Okay, so here you've got a few options. If this is too much, then put your knee down, keep your arm up. Otherwise, you're going to go into side plank like so. Other option is to take your leg up, or bend it, or wild thing, you're stepping the leg behind you, and you're scooping your chest up, reaching the other arm back. So you choose. Remember in wild thing, your bottom leg is straight. One more breath, wherever you are, and then you're going to change sides. So once again, remembering, that's your option, that's absolutely fine. Straight, or leg up, or bent, or wild thing. One more breath. When is she going to stop? I'm going to stop now. Just for a few breaths. So take it down into child's pose. So your knees are apart, just to allow your chest to get a little bit closer to the mat. And then try to sit back into it. So I often see people leaning forwards. So try and sit back into it. Now bring your awareness to your breath. So breathing in through your nose and out through your throat. And be aware of how your breath starts slowing down. We're doing quite a bit of flowing there, so your heart rate would have gone up, especially because you're using your arms. So now, be aware as it starts to slow down. One more breath here. And now you're going to bring yourself up onto your elbows. Okay, so your arms are parallel to each other. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. You're going to tuck your toes in and push yourself up. So pushing your head through your arms. If you want to deepen this, you can take your feet a step closer towards your arms. Your head should not be on the mat, unless you're a giraffe. So don't collapse your shoulders. If you want to take this further, you can take your right leg up and take it down. Other side, up. And take it down. Now you're going to move on to your knees. Staying on your elbows. And then you're going to take it down onto your tummy. Also staying on your elbows. Just check that your shoulder and your elbow are in line. And then just lifting up here. So into Sphinx pose. You feel that in your lower back. You want to take this a little bit further. Bend your knees, activate your feet. And then straighten those legs out. Keep your hands exactly where they are. And you're going to just push yourself up off your elbows. Like so. Straighten your arms into seal pose. One more breath here. And take it down. Now you're going to slide your hands back. So fingertips are in line with your shoulders. Elbows tucked in next to your body. Tops of your feet flat on the mat. and then you're going to push yourself up. Do it slowly. Don't jar yourself into these asanas, poses. And don't hunch your shoulders. Push them away from your ears. That means that your elbows are bent. That's fine. If you want to, you can look up. Put one more breath here. And you're going to stretch it back. So stretching back. Keep your left arm stretched out. Slide that right arm underneath. So move on to the side of your head. Walk that arm over as far as it'll go, the one that's going over your head. You want to really release the shoulder. And your head will be on the mat. So allow your weight to sink into that shoulder and the side of the head. Once again, being aware of your breath. And then bend that arm that's over your head, push yourself up, and move over to the other side. So your left arm underneath, right arm is stretched over your head, walking those fingers over. With one more breath here. Bend that arm, push yourself up, and sit back. Okay. So you're sitting up and forwards. You're keeping your feet activated. And when we're going to do a forward bend, so sit upwards and pull your bum flesh back, buttock. Take your arms up. And then we're going to hinge forward. So you're not rolling forward like this. You're hinging forwards, sucking your belly in, breathing in, exhale down. So belly goes first, then chest, and lastly head. If you can't hold onto your feet, that's fine. Hold onto your legs. Try not to hold your arms up like this without relaxing the shoulders. So breathing in to extend, exhale, to take it down a little bit more. And again, breathing in to extend, exhale, take it down. One more breath here. And release. Okay, now we're going to take it down onto your backs. So onto your backs. Arms at your sides. And you're going to tilt your pelvis up. Hold. And take it down. And then it's going to scoop up. So before you go all the way up, just tilt your pelvis. And as you tilt your pelvis, you'll feel your lower back press into the mat. And then scoop it up. And then take it down. So also, every vertebra goes into the mat. I'm going to do 3 more there of these. So scoop, tilt, and up. And take it down. And again, tilt, and up. And take it down. Last one, tilt, and up. And hold, 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 hold. And then pay attention. Here we're going to make some little changes here. So try and loosen your buttocks and feel how there's more flexibility in your spine. So here you're working on the flexibility of your spine. So hold that for a couple of breaths. So really work on loosening the buttocks, feeling that flexibility in the spine. You can almost feel your weight is more on your heels. And now we're going to change it. So while we're here, you're going to tighten your glutes and push it up a little bit higher. So now everything is tight. You've got less flexibility in your spine, but you just shifted that slightly. We're going to hold for 3 more breaths. And take it down. Okay. Bring your knees to your chest, put your arms around them. You're going to rock them side to side. Make circles. Circle the other way. You're just massaging the back, the back of your back, using the mat. Okay, so now I have got my husband, he might be making grunting noises behind us. I did ask him to be quiet, but he's probably going to not be very happy now. So I'm just warning you. Okay, so this is our ab exercise for today. Cross your legs over at the thighs. And if you can tuck the calf, your bottom leg, your calves around each other, you can do that. You take your head in your hands. So remember when we're doing this, we're not yanking our neck forward. You're engaging your abs. So you've got yourself up here, and then the first movement we're going to do is little movements with your knees towards your chest. Abs are engaged. Take your gaze up. You don't want to be looking forward here. Gaze goes up. You're less likely to yank in your neck. 3 more of these. Okay, keep your legs still. And then you're going to take your chest towards your knees. The scrunching up. Keep going. Keep your arms opened up to the side, so you're not bringing your elbows forwards. 3 more. 2, 1. Okay, now you're going to do both together. So knees and chest up. Meeting and down. Two more. 1, 2. Okay. Unwind and rewind the other way. So crossing the legs. Take a breath. Lift yourself up. And knees to chest. Two more. 1, 2. Okay, knees stay steady. Chest towards knees. Don't yank on your neck. Two more. 1, 2. Both together. It's nearly over. One more. And release. Okay, I would add some more, but I think we're going to run out of time. So bring your knees to your chest again. Rock them side to side. Put your right foot down on the mat. Straighten out your left leg. And take hold of it. And bring it towards you. So whether you hold your foot or the back of your leg, it doesn't matter. And now you're going to slide your left hand up the inside of that foot to the instep and bend that knee, taking it down towards your armpit. Automatically, your body's going to want to rock towards the left. So that right leg that is bent, open that knee out to the side so it stabilizes your hips. And then you're going to take your right arm out to the side and turn your head to the right. Now you're going to start straightening out that left leg, the one you've hold of. Once again, it's really going to rock over. See if I can let my body do what it wants to rock. So really opening up there. And now you're going to start straightening out that right leg as well. So sliding the heel along the mat and pushing that knee towards the mat. You'll immediately feel that stretch all the way up your hamstring, your glutes, inner thighs. One more breath. And bring it back to the center. And then the other side. So that left leg stays bent. Straighten out the right leg. And bring it towards you. And you'll notice, particularly with these, which side of your body is more flexible. You often find that your dominant side, so if you're right-handed, you might be stiffer on the right. I know I am. One more breath here. Slide your right hand up to the instep. Bend your knee, take your knee down towards your armpit. And then open that left knee out to the side so you don't rock over towards the side. Take the left arm out to the side and turn to the left. Now you're going to start straightening that leg out, taking it down, making sure that you don't drop to that side. Open that knee out a little bit more. And now you're going to start straightening out that left leg as well, pushing the knee down towards the mat. One more breath. And release. Okay, so now bring yourself up into a seated position. Just going to finish off for more stretches. So sitting with your legs crossed, or if you're more comfortable with your legs open, whatever works for you. If you can go into lotus, or even half lotus with one leg up, you're welcome to do that. So we're going to breathe in, shoulders up, and drop. And again, shoulders up, and drop. Once more, shoulders up, and drop. Keep your shoulders pressed down. Use your nose as a pen to draw a figure of 8 in the air. So you're exaggerating this movement. Keeping it wide, exaggerated. You might get a bit of crunching and clicking in your neck. And then stop in the middle and change direction. And stop in the middle. Drop your head to one side, ear to shoulder. You want to increase the stretch. You can take hold of the shoulder and the head. And then take it over to the other side. Bring it back to the center. Drop your head forwards, chin to chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale up. Turn to look behind you, taking your arms around. Keep your body as it is. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Your head where it is, take your arms around. Turn your head in the opposite direction. And release. So we're going to go into a guided relaxation now. So going onto your backs. Let's continue on here. So take your arms to your side with your palms facing upwards. Just make any adjustments you need to your body to settle into this. Legs are hip width apart. You can close your eyes. Let's start with bringing your attention to your feet. You're going to tense your feet, hold them tight, and release. And again, hold and release. Your shins and your calves, hold and release. And again, hold and release. Your knees and your thighs, hold, tense, and release. And again, hold, tense, and release. Your pelvis and buttocks, hold, and release. And again, hold, and release. Your chest and upper back, hold, and release. And again, hold, and release. Make fists, stiffen your arms, hold, and release. And again, hold, and release. Take your shoulders up around your ears, screw up your face, hold, and release. And again, hold, and release. Your whole body, hold every muscle tight, screw up your face, make this, hold, and release. Once more, hold the body tight, every little bit of stress, hold it in there, and release. Move your head from side to side. Bring it back to the center. Make any other adjustments you need to your body. I'm going to take a focus to our breath. We're breathing in through your nose, out through your throat. When you breathe in, you take that breath into your stomach. I want you to expand your stomach. So picture a balloon blowing up in your stomach. So breathing in, expand, hold, and release. Again, breathing in, expand, hold, and release. Again, breathing in, expand, hold, and release. Once more, breathing in, expand, hold, and release. Take yourself back to gentle breathing. Be aware of your breath. Breathing in relaxation. Breathing out tension. And take your focus back to your feet. Relax your toes, heels, and soles of your feet. Relax your ankles, shins, and calves. Relax your knees, front of your thighs, the back of your thighs. Relax your pelvis, hips, buttocks. Relax your stomach, all its internal organs, and your lower back. Relax your chest, lungs, and upper back. Relax your shoulders, the tops of your arms, and your elbows. Relax your lower arms, wrists, and hands. Relax your neck, jaw, and mouth. Relax your nose, cheeks, and ears. Relax your eyes, eyelids, and eyebrows. Relax the back of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax the crown of your head. Relax your whole body. Your whole body is relaxed. Just stay here for a little while longer. And slowly start bringing your awareness back to your body. Be aware of where it makes contact with the mat. The legs, the back, your arms, your head. Take your attention outside the room. Be aware of any outside noise, any distant noise. Bring your attention back into the room, back to your body. Rub your fingers together. Wiggle the toes. Take your arms, stretch them over your head. Bring your knees to your chest. Put your arms around them. You can either remain still, or you can rock from side to side. Or you can drop your knees down to one side. When you're ready, you can bring yourself up into a seated position. Namaste. I'd just like to thank you for joining me. Thank you for Jacques, my neighbour who has a holiday home, who is allowing me to use it as a yoga studio. So thank you, Jacques. And thank you very much to Bridget from Tiger Lily for sponsoring the clothing. They really are wonderful, feel great, you move nicely in them, so I really appreciate that. And thank you to my regulars who always support me and supported me through this, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Have a great day. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Dean Allen. I'm an author and historian, and this year I'm delighted to be involved in the Knysna Oyster Festival, which, as you know, is going virtual. On Thursday the 2nd of July, I have the pleasure of interviewing a Springbok legend, none other than Tendai Matwarira, otherwise known as the Beast. So please do join us on Thursday the 2nd of July at 7:30. You can get your tickets via Quicket. All information is via the Knysna Oyster Festival website, and please do join us then. I promise you don't have to be a sports fan or a rugby fan to get the most out of this evening. I really look forward to you joining us then. All the best.